like dive into rumors too much, but I heard on the replacement is Gareth Southgate. I was like, please
no.
stop. What did it look like? And obviously, in this condition, in that horrible rain, I was like,
Quite
anything
bad,
can
wasn't it?
happen. Yeah, it was.
Still bad out here for us, but
Yeah,
that was something else. Or at least they can't say Old Trafford were leaking, though.
yeah.
As far as I'm aware, I couldn't see none of that. So
No.
that's a bonus.
Yeah,
Like,
at
no
least
more
they've
leaking at Old Trafford.
fix the roof. Yeah.
Thanks, Ineos. Let's see if we can get that
Especially-
guy his haircut. What's he need? 5 home game wins before he can have his haircut?
Yeah, his head is as big now.
Yeah.
It's like-
Let's get him an haircut.
Yeah,
Like, we need to do it.
I even seen someone made AI video with Ruben Amorim.
Oh, no.
Pretending it's like 2013.
No,
I'm
he's
still like,
going.
and he's got
Oh
like
my
big
God.
head as well.
Hi, and welcome back to Beyond the Stands with me, Chris.
And Jack.
And today we're going to talk to you about the Chelsea game that we've just witnessed tonight. So before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and get following us. We need to grow as big as we can. We want to make this into the biggest channel on YouTube. So yeah, Chelsea game. Finally a good result.
Finally,
for us.
yeah.
Hey!
So we got a win. So we're gonna get a lot of hate in the media
We
again,
absolutely are.
because how we can celebrate that win.
Yeah.
But
Listen, we'll
forget
take
them.
it.
A win is a win. You know.
It was awful, that last
Mm,
15 minutes of the game, especially when they scored.
yeah.
I was...
And
I couldn't go
as
up.
soon as I've seen 7 minutes, I was like,
Oh.
oh God, please.
Where did
no,
it come
please
from?
no.
Where did that come from?
No.
But listen, let's start at the beginning.
Yes, yeah. Let's
Four
not dive
and a
into
bit minutes in,
Mm.
red card.
Yeah.
Absolutely superb. First of all, that header from Sesko, that's what we bought him for.
Yes.
Big, tall striker to nod the ball on to
Mhm.
the runners in behind.
Yeah.
It worked how I probably imagine Amorim expects it to work.
Yes.
You know, the long ball from Bayindorf for a start.
Mhm.
We don't do that. We've never done that. Recent times, we've done it and it
Yeah.
shows it works.
And
Great touch
yeah,
as well.
it's
from
literally what
Mbeumo.
we discussed in all previous episodes. We stopped doing this tiki taka. Literally, Bayern, long ball, Tesco, Wemo.
And it worked.
And it would have been a goal, obviously. Keeper subbed that, which
Yeah.
was a red card.
But
But
it set the tone for
it
the
created
game.
a chance like that in a.
And how
flick.
well did we play after that red card? We literally
Yes.
turned it up a notch.
Yeah, I loved it because I was scared we're gonna be one player up on the pitch and you're not gonna see the difference.
Yeah.
No, we'll all over them, and this is what I want to see.
We battered them.
Yes.
Fair enough. They got 10 men. We have to keep reminding ourselves they did have 10 men. It's fair
Mhm.
enough.
Yeah.
But
But
with,
it was
with
10
that
men because we put them in that position.
Exactly.
It was obviously goalkeeper mistake, but because we play well, we kind of make them to make the mistake.
Yeah.
And
we
this is
put
what
them
we haven't
under
done before. You have to put them under the
that
pressure.
instant pressure.
Yes.
From
And that
start.
was what we've been lacking before. Because we didn't push too hard. Like teams just get comfortable.
Just
with
knocking
us
it about us, don't they?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the time.
And I think the start we had this time round was nothing like we'd seen under Amorim, really. I think.
Mm.
I mean, I know a few of the players said after the game, it was nothing but a win today. Like they had to win. They just talked about winning. Didn't matter how they won. They
Mhm.
wanted to win, which is fair enough. But you should go into every game like that.
Yeah.
You look at the City game, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
The Chelsea game, they did it.
Yeah.
They grounded out a result. They did get it. Nervous times, like we said, but it worked. We played the better football
Mhm. Much better. Much
until
better.
Casemiro.
Casemiro, yeah.
Oh my God!
So
What was he doing? Like, you're on a yellow card. You're practically in the middle of the park anyway. What are you doing? Why is he bringing
Yeah.
him down like that?
I don't know. It wasn't close to our penalty box.
No.
Close-ish, but not to the point. Oh, they're gonna score. They're gonna score. And to be fair, even if they would score, it will be still 2-1. But still, there will be men down.
Yeah.
Why you risk?
Yeah.
We could still score more
Could be
goals
4-5-1.
because guess what? We've been dominating them. There was just one occasion they had, and Casemiro literally curves. Fair enough. It was a bit of maybe not
Soft.
soft
It
tackle,
was
but it
soft.
was soft call. In many games.
he
I
got
think,
the ball after just sort of dragging him away from it.
Yeah.
Which is they both fell away from the ball. You can tell the
Yeah.
motion of what he's
And
done.
I think there is a bit of agenda against Casemiro. Every time when there's like a 50-50 decision,
He's just known
if
for
it's
a bad tackle.
Casemiro, red card, or
Yeah.
second yellow in the
Yeah,
case, but he
I
still
think-
ended up with a red card.
That's his 4th red card since joining Man United.
Yeah.
It's not a great record.
Yeah, I still remember, when he was, can't remember which players, when he was kind of holding him behind his, I think he grabbed someone's neck.
Yeah, he got
But
his foot, yeah.
he wasn't choking the person, he was literally pushing
Pushing
someone away. He
He was
was
off.
actually fouled before,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he received the red card. I was like,
It was off. But if there's a game the same weekend, somebody else did it and got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
There were no red cards.
Yeah.
But it's,
Casemiro, United.
yeah,
It
United
takes
agenda.
2 boxes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. But I think the way the whole game went, I mean, the substitutions for Chelsea after the red card was
yeah. I was
absolutely
shocked they've
bizarre.
done 2 subs. I was like, Like,
I get
obviously
you take
they have to
striker
get goalkeeper.
Cole Palmer. Why is he taking Cole Palmer off?
Don't know.
That's one that really baffled me. The Cole Palmer. If you're gonna have anyone, you've got him supplying João Pedro, who can move up front.
Yeah.
When you bring your defender on, but I think he took them both off, didn't he?
Yeah, he took. Well, Palmer I think was subbed off later on, but first he took 2 quick players.
Yeah.
He lost all the pace.
Yeah.
Was like,
and lost all his attacking
Yeah.
threat. He literally, because he was, I think it was a goal, going to go down a goal, wasn't he? Pretty soon after that,
Mhm.
he sat with a 5 at the back.
Yeah.
And then obviously it was 2-0 by, and then he must have just decided, let's just go for it. And then
Yeah.
he started to change the formation, bringing different players on, bringing more of attacking threat on. And to be fair, they got a goal. Really nice header from Chalobah.
Yep.
It was a good goal, to be fair.
And I
Unmarked, a
was
bit weird,
surprised because obviously we've been like, texting each other. I was like, oh, Europe plays really good. And then
Yeah.
why didn't you jump to that header? I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what? I
Chalobah's
literally
outdone it
praised
there.
you and you just done that. But anyway,
But again, for
mistakes
me on that
happen.
one, the goalkeeper is still a question mark with Bayindor.
Yeah.
He is,
He didn't even
6 foot
attempt.
odd,
Yeah. He
It's
didn't
in
even
his
attempt
6-yard
to move.
box.
He was like, like a statue in the goal.
but it's his 6-yard box pretty much.
Mm.
Come out and claim that ball.
Yeah.
Own your area.
And to be fair, he's done that later. That punch,
Yeah.
when he punched the ball, I was like, oh, that's more like a. I know I don't want to say he's done the rumor, but you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was more like he showed the dominance in the box, punch it out with confidence. There was never a moment I was like, oh, shit.
No,
He's
no.
done that, really well.
But just why leave it till you've scored?
Mm.
Why
Yeah.
why not just do it every time as a goalkeeper? That box, especially
Yeah.
the 6-yard box, it's yours.
Mm.
Nobody should be in that box without your
No,
control.
No.
So
Well, I think what kind of killed the game for Chelsea was obviously the first 2 subs. I think everything sussed out that you have to put like quick players, on the wings, in the middle, because that's where we struggle. Because guess what? Bruno plays in a strange position in Amorim's system. He plays as number 6, as number 8. It kind of swaps about.
Yeah.
And we know Bruno struggles like to track back. So they kind of lost all the attributes to beat us, even
Yeah.
like being men down.
which gave Bruno like the chance to do what he wanted.
Hmm.
If you saw him coming deep, he came deep. He got the ball and he moved it forward. I
Yeah.
thought he had a really good game tonight.
Yeah, today, yeah.
Like we slated him after that City game for not doing
Mhm.
enough.
Yeah, because that let's be honest, that was dreadful. I
It
don't
was.
know, like come back. To
I
it
think they were
because,
all that bad.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But I think Bruno showed that when he's got the time, got the space, got the positioning that he wants, he can do damage. Towards the end of the game, he had that run. Fair enough, I think he could have slipped in. I think it was Dorgu running with him, and he had a shot instead. But listen, if you're going to have one player in your team shooting from that, it's going to be Bruno.
Yeah,
You don't mind that whatsoever.
Yeah, no.
The free kick he had was a bit sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
It went straight into the wall. Then
Yeah,
Mbeumo
yeah.
had that like half volley. after it.
Yeah.
But I think he could have done a lot more with that free kick.
He could have, yeah.
I don't understand why
Mm.
he didn't even go to anyone's head. Chest height. It's really strange free kick.
It was.
If you're not feeling it, let Mbeumo take it because he'll put it in top bins.
Yeah, I was
Left
even
foot
like,
curler.
oh, who's gonna like have a shot? And I thought, well, be Mbeumo, but
He actually set up like he was going to take
yeah,
it.
it did look like. And obviously, in this condition, in that horrible rain, I was like,
Quite
anything
bad,
can
wasn't it?
happen. Yeah, it was.
Still bad out here for us, but
Yeah,
that was something else. Or at least they can't say Old Trafford were leaking though.
yeah.
As far as I'm aware, I couldn't see none of that. So
No.
that's a bonus.
Yeah,
Like,
at
no
least
more
they've
leaking at Old
Fix the
Trafford.
roof, yeah.
Thanks, Ineos.
So we're not gonna have any more memes like biggest waterfall in UK.
No,
yay.
yeah, that's it. It wasn't our fans crying that did it this time. So,
No.
but yeah, no, it was a really good game, and I'm really happy that we got the 3 points. It's
Yeah.
obviously
I think that was the most important thing. It wasn't the nicest win, the greatest win, but end of the day, it's a win. It's a win with Chelsea that play well.
scrappy
They were
win.
in a good form. It kind of released the pressure a bit from Amorim. Obviously,
yeah, definitely.
it's still gonna be like watched, with media.
Mm.
But have you even seen on the press conference before the game when they asked him, "Oh, what this meeting was about with
With
St. Ratcliffe?" Yeah. And they even he was trying to joke about the first. Well, they offered me a new contract, and he still laugh about it. But then he said, "Oh no, actually, it's just normal stuff. We
Yeah.
had to discuss."
He still says
Which
to
is-
everybody that he's got the full backing of Ineos.
Hmm.
It's not a case of the board want him gone. I think I've heard, yes, they're looking at other options, if he was to go, they are looking at other managers to come and step straight in them. Apparently, they've got agreements with these managers. I don't know who they are.
I don't know.
But if that's true, I wouldn't be leaking that to the press because that doesn't fill Amorim with confidence.
Yeah, because
you're
you cannot.
supposed to
You're
be filling
sending
with
like
confidence.
mixed messages because they're saying we're backing you. At the same point, you're saying,
But we've got your
"Oh,
someone
we've got
to
the
replace
we've got the
already.
replacement."
Is it? Yeah.
And I heard one of the replacement. I don't want to like dive into rumors too much, but I heard one of the replacement is Gareth Southgate. I was like, please
No.
stop.
No,
Please, no.
I love Gareth, Sir Gareth. You did absolutely fantastic with England. Probably one of our most successful England managers we've had.
Mm.
Brilliant Euros. You know, getting to the final against Italy. Luke Shaw, of all people, your most, favoured player of Man United, let's say.
He is.
Scoring that
He is
goal.
on my favourite list.
I mean, I hate him now because he gave us hope in that game, and no came of it. But I don't think Southgate would be very good for us. I really don't.
I don't think so.
Great with England, but
and in my opinion, there's a reason he's without the job now.
yeah, and there's
Simple
a reason
as.
why he's not managed.
I don't want to sound horrible, but it's good for like an international team, but not for clubs. I think. That's my honest
a team
opinion
where he's
about
got
Southgate.
months to plan stuff.
Yeah.
He can watch players.
Yeah,
and
then he
what's
can
going
bring them, on these few days when they can train, play, with tactics, set it up. Right, you play there or there. Let's set it up like that. Let's train.
I mean, if you look at, as an example, sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. If you keep hearing me, that's unfortunately. And you look at someone like Graham Potter. I see him as a Southgate-ish kind of manager.
Mm-hmm. But
look, and he's not doing that great. So you can only imagine what Southgate would do. I don't think he'd do as good as Potter.
No.
I really don't. So if we link with him, please stay away from him. Ineos, if you're listening, don't go for Southgate. No offense, but I don't think he would suit our club.
Yeah.
We need somebody like a Zinedine Zidane. Someone with that bitter experience and top class. We'd be great with an Ancelotti as well.
We need someone that's gonna basically be able to evolve the players.
Yeah.
We're at the stage we've kind of get rid of some deadwood players that doesn't want to play for United anymore.
Yeah.
On paper, we look quite well.
On paper, we had a better team than Chelsea today.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the players available, we had a way better team.
Yeah.
But
and speaking about Chelsea, going back to the topic with the game, I absolutely loved when Garnacho was about like to come on the pitch.
Yeah.
That boost, because being honest with all United fans, it's like I usually like our foreign players to do well. Like for example, I'm buzzing for Rashford that is doing extremely well in Barcelona now.
It's good to see.
And like really sloppy start, but now his last goals in Champions League were amazing. Especially the second goal. But with Garnacho, his behavior, come on, it cannot be nearly what his age. I don't want to call him icon, but the important goals he scored for us. Fans loved him.
He became a big player.
He was really loved. That iconic. When he sat down. After that
with
goal.
Manu and Højlund.
Yeah, that was ace. But then he kind of ruined all that within a few weeks.
With
the way he was acting. I want to leave. It was
Starboy, wasn't he? I think it's gone to his head a little bit as that.
And I'm a bit scared that's same gonna happen to Kobe Minu.
That kid is so grounded. For me, Kobe Manu is one of the most grounded young players you could probably want. If you look at your Garnachos, your Sanchos, your Rashfords, they're all a bit of the glitz and glam, the partying, the look at me, always talking on social media. You don't hear nothing from Kobe Manu.
No.
On any socials of what I'm aware of.
No, I haven't
follow
seen
him
any.
on Instagram and everything, and he doesn't post anything untoward. Never says a bad word about the club. None of this subliminal messaging on other people's posts, like with emojis and things like that.
Yeah,
he's just a down-to-earth kid who wants to play football.
Play football, on top level.
And that is what we need.
Yeah.
So get him in the team. Get him in the team. Take
and
Casemiro out.
Yeah.
And put him next to a guy.
Especially, it shows Casemiro sometimes. It baffles me when he's experienced playing for Real Madrid, playing Champions League, being a winner, doing silly tackle like that. Especially, it's not the first one.
He scored though.
He scored,
positive. And he was playing well, actually, to be honest.
I cannot say he had a really bad game, but it's the decision making with Casemiro sometimes. And obviously, he doesn't have the same legs as Kobe Mino.
No,
so
I think he's easily wound up.
I think it will be even better if Mino will start. If he's not going to have a good game, he can always sub him, put Casemiro on, and bring that experience.
Yeah, later in the game.
But give him more play time, especially going back to the beginning of the season. He didn't put like a transfer request because he wanted to stay at United. But he said, "Loan me out. I want to play. I want to play and develop as a player," which is fair enough. And then told him, no, we need you to stay. You're gonna be a key player,
Yeah.
and he still doesn't play. So
Well, I mean, Casemiro's suspended now.
yeah,
So,
so
Kobe Mainoo, you've got your chance. Get in that
just
team
get on that
and
pitch,
lock
yeah,
it down.
and prove Amorim wrong.
Yeah, or just prove him right, because he has as well said he knows what Mainoo can do. He wants more.
Yeah.
Which I think it's a bit greedy, because you're not playing him, so you can't ask for more from somebody that you're not playing.
They're not playing, yeah.
But he's clearly seeing something as Amorim in training that's just holding Mainoo off the team. Whether it's, I think you texted me today saying Mainoo's come on, and if that was you, you'd be running down chasing every single Chelsea player around, and he was walking. Now, if you see that as a manager, see your player that's dying to play football games, not absolutely busting his ass around that pitch for that final 10 minutes to try and take a bit of the legs off the Embuemos, the Brunos, Ahmads that are knackered from running through that rain all night.
And especially it was at the moment Chelsea was pushing and pushing and pushing. You got fresh legs, just pee all over them, just attack them.
And he's smart-minded as well, Mainoo, to keep the ball. That's one of his big attributes. He's very clever on the ball. He can turn back into space and just take the ball back and just set the pace. He's really good at that. But he just didn't. He didn't want the ball enough tonight and say, listen, give it to me. I'm fresh. I know what I'm doing. I've been given these instructions. This is how we're playing.
Yeah.
But
it
first
wasn't
10 minutes of a game he's played in a while, and it's in the rain against
and it
Chelsea.
wasn't as bad. It wasn't like a lazy game at this part. It was more about it wasn't visible. It wasn't a bad, few minutes. It wasn't good. It was just okay.
He was there, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he was just there.
Yeah, he's done his task on the pitch, but that was about it. He didn't shine. He didn't do anything bad. He was just,
towards the end as well, when he took it into the corner. I think he went to do like a bit of a drag back or
I think so. Yeah,
and he was about to go for a throw, and I'm thinking, oh Jesus, we don't need this right now. And then it went out for a corner. I'm like, you are a lucky boy, a lucky boy, because that could have gone wrong. That could have been a whole counter attack, anything. And to be fair to Kobe Mainoo, he's not the fastest of players.
No.
So if you're going to get someone like Malon Gusto, you're going to run away from him.
Yeah,
He's not going to catch him.
He was going to be overrun.
Yeah,
100%. And this is our downfall this season, because they're always going to the middle field. Because if you put your Bruno there, your Casemiro there, because Bruno doesn't track back, Casemiro doesn't have legs for that, Ugarte is not fast enough. He's fair enough. He's good at winning those balls. He's clever, but he's not fast enough. So that's how we've been kind of exposed.
Yeah.
That's how teams are scoring goals against us, because they know they're just gonna drop ball there. Because we try to play through the wings.
Yeah.
A lot of teams play through the middle. And
he's playing through the wings with wing backs as well. I don't know if it's for me. I think on the wings you need a winger.
Yeah.
You need that attacking minded player. I know we had Diallo on the right, but we had Dorgo on the left. He's naturally a left wing back, but he's more defensive minded.
Yeah.
I've seen his highlights for Lecce before anybody says anything. Yes, he scores goals, he gets into positions, but it's an Italian league. You can do that. In a Premier League,
he's still very young. He's not fully 19, developed yet. Yeah,
he
needs more experience. Yeah,
he needs an experienced winger in front of him to guide him. Like Gary Neville used to say, he used to love playing behind Beckham because they worked so well together.
Yeah. It was that connection between them. Yeah,
and that's what they need. They need to build these connections with wingers and wing backs, left backs, right backs. Play a 4-4-2. I don't get this 3-4-3 system.
Yeah.
I'm
a bit like I'm okay if Amorim's gonna play this system
with the right players in the right position.
Yeah, because I've seen Conte was playing with that formation 3-4-3, and he was working well. I've seen other managers doing that, but you cannot have just this one formation, one tactic, and that's it. Sometimes, as I've mentioned that in the previous episode, I don't expect for Amorim to suddenly change everything.
No,
because we struggle against City. Arsenal didn't go our way.
Yeah.
Because
we've lost 2 games. Let's play 5 at back.
Massive improvement. If you look at the previous season, difference is massive.
100%.
I remember these dreadful games. I was like,
they were bad.
Some games I struggled to watch it. I was like, come on, I need to see improvement. Yeah, because obviously when he arrived, I knew we're not gonna suddenly start winning games, because he wasn't that kind of manager to have like New Bruce effect. When Ole came round, and he kind of give him a bit of freedom. But I didn't see any progress. Luckily, with start of this season, there's like a,
You can see what he's wanting to do, guys.
You can
even tonight, you can see the build up from the back through the midfield to the attackers. He wants to do it stage by stage by stage. But,
and you can also see sometimes that ball from goalkeeper.
Exactly that.
Sesko past Mbeumo. Perfect. So I know there's like a couple ideas. He doesn't have only one way to go to the goal.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to adapt to other
Yeah,
teams.
he's got one set formation, but I think he's got more than one way to play. We can do the long ball, we can do the nitty gritty. We can't really do the tiki taka.
Yeah.
It doesn't suit us.
No,
We never
no.
have been that kind
And
of
it's
team.
not the best for Premier League. And I know City play that way
City
a
and
bit,
Arsenal,
but they've got technical players to do that. It's Guardiola that prepped them, to play it. You're not gonna be able to achieve it like straight away.
No. I mean, this is another thing again with managers. Look at how many years Arteta's had, how many years Pep Guardiola's had. If we're gonna do the Amorim way, like City did the Pep Guardiola way, it's Arsenal now doing the Arteta way. Why aren't we giving Amorim enough time? Why aren't everybody in the media just getting off Amorim's back for a minute and letting the guy breathe?
Klopp before, he was there a couple of seasons without.
It took him 4 or 5 years before he won anything major and
I must say,
gaining ground.
Fair enough. The only difference when even Klopp was building the team, he wasn't as low in the league table.
No, yeah.
So fair dues, he was performing a bit better.
But and he's a good manager.
But he didn't come to the team that was shattered and disconnected as United were when Amorim arrived. We have players from different managers because we've been keep swapping managers all the time. This were our mistakes. You have still Mourinho players, Ten Hag players, Van Gaal players. The
mistake was letting these managers buy all these players.
Yeah.
Bad mistake.
Yeah.
Glazers shouldn't have allowed it.
No.
But going back to Klopp, he was more of a personal manager for me.
Mm-hmm.
You see the way he bonded with the players, the way
Yeah.
I think Amorim's very much of it's my way or the highway.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to be firm. Obviously, he's probably having conversations with certain players behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think his whole sternness is a bit too much. He needs to be a bit more personal, a bit more. I mean, it might be. We might not be seeing this on the pitch. We might not be hearing about this in the interviews and stuff like that. But with Klopp, you could sense that all the time.
Yeah.
You could always feel like he loved his players and the players loved him.
Yeah.
Even
you
from
could
the
tell,
get-go,
yeah.
in the first 12 months he was there, he just gelled the team together.
Yeah.
And that's what made them a strong team. They wanted to play for him.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to win things for him.
Yeah.
The way he dealt with everything.
Yeah, because they felt, he's going to do the same for them. It's like a family.
That's it.
And you can see that a bit with Amorim, but he's a bit, more strict and,
he's a bit more standoffish,
kind of,
isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he needs to just relax.
I think he's kind of, I'm not saying he's copying Ferguson, but he wants to bring back that,
Yeah.
I'm your gaffer, you have to listen to me. And I like that part that is kind of send a message. Doesn't matter, you're Rashford, Sancho, Bruno, whatever is your name. If you're not going to perform, if you're going to start to mess about, you're not going to play.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
I think the group of players he's got now, you don't have to do that now.
Yeah.
I think they've done well to get rid of the players that weren't performing, the players that didn't want to play. Now we've got the new ones in. Proved today having Cunha back as well.
Yeah.
It didn't really show too much, but he showed that effort level.
He showed that effort, yeah.
You could see straight as soon as he came on, he ripped there and he's pressing down there the centre defenders, and he's pressing down the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we've got.
Yeah.
We didn't have that before. If you brought Rashford on, he don't close nothing down.
Yeah.
He'll have a quick little jog over and he's give up because they passed it.
Yeah. So I think to kind of summarize the game, the things I want to praise today is Brian Buemo. Amazing game,
Matthias de Ligt for me.
He was very solid. Very solid.
Beautiful man. Like, what a performance.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved that. He was everywhere. He covered every blade of grass across the back of our box. Stunning performance for me. Absolutely. Man at match by a mile.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I must agree.
That was my standout guy.
Yeah.
Matthias de Ligt.
And I'm only shouting out for Buemo because last time we didn't slate him, but he didn't have a great game. To be honest, I know he was all players who have kind of crap game against City.
But he looked
bad.
Buemo,
he looked bad. He was like he wasn't himself. Apart from that, volley shot that Donnarumma made amazing save.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. He wasn't at all.
And he lost the ball a lot, didn't he? He did lose the ball quite a bit.
So shout out to him as well. Bruno was good today. Scored a goal. Yeah. He was active. He was passing the ball, distributing it well. He was also tracking back, which I was happy today. He wasn't losing the ball and waving arms and doing walkies on it. He was trying to
I think
to
he only
help out in
moaned when we
defence.
should have had a free kick.
Yeah. So that's why I think it made a difference. So we've been, all over the Chelsea. Because I was afraid as soon as I seen the red card, I was like, oh, it will be one of them who will be in advantage, but you're not going to see on the pitch.
Yeah.
Lucky with it.
And as soon as you start seeing Maguire passing it to Shaw back to Maguire to Casemiro, Casemiro back to Maguire, you're just thinking, we've got extra man here.
Yeah.
Go forward. I said to you, I want 4 goals minimum in this game. And I was saying
it didn't happen.
My mate, who's a Liverpool fan, I want 6. And I was screaming at my TV, we want 6. We want 6. And we got 2. We only just got 2, and then we
and it was
nearly lost
scrappy
it.
win thanks to Casemiro
Yep.
again. But by end of the day, this is also positive. We've got a win. We've got a win against
have.
strong team.
Yep.
Table looks different now.
3 points off the second place.
Second
We'll
place.
take that right now.
So it just shows how just by having one win you can get momentum. As long as we're gonna build up on that, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Still, Amorim kind of left himself off the hook slightly.
Yeah, definitely.
The pressure is a bit down.
Let's see if we can get that
especially-
guy his haircut. What's he need? 5 home game wins before he can have his haircut?
Yeah, his head is as big now.
Yeah.
It's like-
Let's get him an haircut.
Yeah,
Like, we need to do it.
Seen someone made AI video with Ruben Amorim.
Oh no!
Pretending it's like 2013.
And
I'm
he's
still
still going.
and he's got
Oh
like
my
big
God.
head as well. So,
Surely
yeah.
But yeah, we need to get you a haircut. Definitely do.
Mm.
If you're watching this video, give us a shout, and hopefully we can collab with you.
Yeah.
We'll get you on. You know. But in a whole, I think today's game turned out to be a good game for us.
Yes, yeah.
We've
I'm
got the
feeling
3
happy.
points.
A win is a win.
Bit of progression in the team.
It is.
Certain players look fantastic.
It's gonna bring some happiness to the team as well. Obviously, after a win against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Come on, you cannot be like you cannot whinge, even though it was a
No.
scrappy win. Still, a
Listen,
win
if
is a
we'd have
win.
won 4-0, everyone would have said, well, they had
Yeah.
a red card.
Because-
So,
I don't want to divert too much because we want to close that up. But look at the game that Liverpool had today, Derby.
Yeah.
They beat Everton. Only
2-1.
2-1.
yeah, after going 2-0 up in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Or something silly.
So, and I know it was like no one had like red card there, but after same for us, we received red card, so it was even from
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
And Chelsea still didn't manage to kind of win it back. So
Yeah, they
which is
came
good for
back.
me.
As soon as we lost our player, that's when they said, hold on, we've got a chance here.
Yeah.
And they came at us. Fair play. Any team would do that.
Yeah.
But we dug in.
Yeah.
And that's what we used to not do. We used to give
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
We used to just fold and panic. We didn't do that. We stuck together as a team. We've got the result.
Which is
So,
happy
fantastic.
days. Fantastic, yeah. So what I would say, don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends. Add comments.
yeah,
Let us
get
know
involved,
what do you
get
think about the
involved.
game. If you got anything to say about the game,
Yeah.
just get involved. Let's build a community together.
Any topics you want our opinion on, fire them across. We'll be happy to pick them up. Find us on other social media as well. We've got Instagram. We've got TikTok. We're on Spotify
Yeah,
now.
we
If
just
you want
launched
to
our
just
Spotify
listen,
channel. Yes, correct.
so get onto over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's it from us. So we'll see you again next time.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, follow, and follow the socials.
Yeah. See you in the next
Bye
episode.
for now.
Bye for now.